What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin Cash. Shout out to the Dragon Riders in the House of the Dragon. We're sitting at $355 right now and 2 cents, a whole 2 cents. Looking at this on a daily perspective, our most recent kind of big move that we had was this green day here, this very, very, very bullish 15% move. It sent us up to the top of this relative range that we have here, right? Sent us right up to the top of it. I'm going to actually draw a line right there, right? On the closing basis, right there. Right to the top of this range. So clean. Looked like we were going to break out. Everything above it was just a wick, and we rejected. Just so weird, man. With all the volume, all the strength, we were looking like everything was looking so good, but Bitcoin itself was not ready to move up. The rest of crypto itself was not ready to move up. That could be why Bitcoin Cash might have held its horses, or held its dragons, so to speak. Shout out to the Dragon Riders if I didn't say that already. If I did, second time. Shout out to the Dragon Riders in the House of the Dragon, man. Love you guys. 355 right now. Had to move down yesterday down to 338. Nice. Nothing too unexpected, right? Nothing that should throw people off. From a relative low here to this relative high, you did reach for the 618, but you didn't hit it. And this is something pretty common with Bitcoin Cash. And I feel like I've forgotten this, but I remember it at times. But Bitcoin Cash, it really actually does like to find support between the 0.5 and the 618. It does, like, there's, especially on these like little intermediate moves like this. And I could go back in time and just find plenty of examples. I mean, like, let's try it right here. I don't know. Let's see. Just a random one. Low here, discernible low to discernible high. Just above the 0.5, okay, kind of just above it, but around the 0.5 nonetheless. You get a high or a low to a high here. Again, just below the 0.5, right above the 618. Of course, you did inevitably go lower, but still, these are relative areas of support before breaking lower. And you can go back here and find the same thing, whether it's moves down or moves up. I feel like I went through on a video way back whenever I started this channel, and I just measured a bunch of different ones, and I even did it in my free time, and I was actually surprised. I don't even know if surprised is the right word. I don't know. I just noticed that finding support right between the 0.5 and the 618, below the 0.5, not quite to the 618, that happens a lot. So that really could be the low. If Bitcoin Cash wants to move lower, it can. It's fine. I wouldn't want to see it break 316. Truthfully, I wouldn't want to see it break 330. But you're at 355 now. I do think that you're going to continue to move up. I think we're just consolidating, and when the time comes, we'll break out. See those prices up above $400, moving onward to $500, $600, and beyond. Very bullish looking daily RSI, right? Bounced right off the 50. We moved down right there, right off the 50. Well, I say we bounced off it. Today hasn't closed yet. We still have 20 hours left in the day. If today closes green, we will have bounced off the 50. You've got higher highs coming in. You've got higher lows coming in. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty damn good. It would have been nice if you maintained some readings in the overbought zone, but hey, I have a feeling that this next attempt, we will finally get those overbought living conditions. But for the time being, we're here. We could go lower and still have this nice kind of higher low trend, so don't be thrown off if we do. Bitcoin Cash itself, I said it yesterday, it does not respect its 50 often. So if today closes red, if we do continue to go below that 50, don't be thrown off by that, right? We went below the 50 last time and we still got overbought. So I say last time, this was the last time, or this, I don't know, but just that example there, we could move lower and it's okay. But as of now, I do like that as a low. Wouldn't surprise me if it was the low. I would say at this point I would be a little bit more surprised if we went lower, but I wouldn't expect that we go too much lower. I really do think that 330, 335 area would hold. We're at 355 now, looking to break out. We're waiting on that move. That'll take us probably to about 400 to 430. We're at 355 now. High to low. Inevitably, let's see. I don't really know what to draw with that, so maybe we just don't draw anything. Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to draw some lines here real quick. Right? Resistance points, support points there. Resistance points going back in time. Support there. Oh yeah, with your gap there. Resistance here. Support. Resistance there. Resistance right there. I think when we break above $500, this is what I was trying to allude to, is when we break above $500, you guys. It's going to be a party whenever we break above 400, right? We're going to be happy. We haven't been above $400 in quite some time, so that'll be great. We move up to 430, $400, somewhere in that zone. That'll be fun. Really, I think it'll be 410 to 430 on this next kind of like immediate move. But when we break above 500, that's when I think things really get exciting, because I think that's the point when we can start to address that $1,200 to $1,700 range, right? We can address it now, of course, but it's more of like a near future, but not an immediate future. The immediate future is this: when we break above that $500 zone, that's when it's like more of an immediate impending thing that's going to happen for us. So definitely excited to see what happens over the coming days, over the coming weeks. Breaking above $500, I think, will be a very significant level in itself, just based off price action. From a high to a low, we can see as well that our golden ratio literally, right? I just drew that fib. I'm not. This wasn't pre-planned, right? I didn't do this before. I'm doing this on the fly. I don't script this stuff. That 618 lines up very well with that line that we've shown support on, we've shown resistance on, we've had respect on it going back in the past. Golden ratio to this high to low right here. It would make sense that when you break this line based on a price perspective that you'd go up, but it also makes sense you break this line here on a fib perspective, your golden ratio zone, that's a very good thing to do as well. So on a fib perspective, the technical level I'd want to see us break is 644 before we think about these higher targets or beyond, right? But with the price action in mind, I think it is a little bit more encouraging, this $500 level. Whenever that breaks, it'll be more encouraging, but time will tell. We're at 355 now. A move up to about 410, 430 is what I'm expecting over the coming weeks here, if not over the coming days. If we move down, it'll be insignificant compared to the amount of moving up that we've got to do. I got nothing else I want to say. This is your daily update. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. It's your boy C-Zar signing off. Peace. Peace and bubbles. It's just spitting liquid at me. That's what you get for buying a clearance toy for your daughter from Walmart. $3.50. I didn't buy it. My wife bought it. And it sucks. You see any bubbles? Okay, there we go. I just have to talk smack about it. There we go. Hey, there we go. Anyways. Is it dying? Okay, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye.